how did you decide to exit that regular job and start EmberTribe? What was the pivot point, or the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak? Talk to us.
Yeah. So I think honestly, the first thing that really drove that decision was just my family situation. So at this point, my son was born. I have, like I said, I have 2 kids. Mm-hmm. So having 2 young kids, having a young family, wanting to have more time with them, more flexibility, more autonomy was definitely a big driver, right? So knowing that whatever we built needed to be flexible was really important.
Okay.
And also, like, I have, my in-laws are all from outside the country, from Central America. So being able to go for longer periods of time abroad and not feel like that was interrupting some huge thing back here in the States work-wise was part of the deal too.
So building something you could work remotely and have, everybody be virtual, that was huge.
Yep. The flexibility piece was huge. Wanting to be able to have more flexibility of time to be with family was huge. And then frankly, just having seen how larger agencies, not Upward, but more the partner agencies, like I worked with, well, I don't want to mention any names, but I worked with some larger, really well-known agencies as like their SEO kind of consultant. And I just got really, really tired of creating like 80-page, decks, presenting to executive teams who really just had paid a lot of money for you to be there to prove their point. And then none of your work seeing the light of day. Like I was tired of that kind of feeling of waste. And having already run a business and sold it with my wife, I was interested in getting real results for entrepreneurs that had something interesting they wanted to do, rather than people who were interested in preserving their jobs and proving their points.
Okay. Now, when you started talking to friends and family about starting your own marketing agency or advertising agency, everybody, I'm guessing people are like, yeah, there's a million agencies. Like there's a crap ton of competition, right? Surely.
Well, yeah, but you got to think at this time too, things like paid social were really still in their infancy.
Okay.
Right. So things like Facebook ads, for instance, were still very, very new, and they weren't really adopted at all in the B2B space.
Okay.
Which kind of gave us our start. So yeah, and I didn't start this out of nothing either. I did have freelance clients that I was working for.
You took my next question. So you had freelance, and then as soon as you started EmberTribe, boom, they were clients.
Yeah. So here's what's interesting though is my partner and I, we made the decision to go in this thing together. And my partner had more experience on the kind of business development side, and I had more experience in the delivery and actual execution. And I had this kind of suite of freelance clients that I used as a bridge to kind of jump over.
Gotcha.
But my biggest client that I was depending on ended up leaving after 30 days of me taking the leap.
Let me just take a pause there. So you and your co-founder are like, hey, listen, cash flow wise, we got the big client right here. This big client's going to help us kind of, bridge this gap until we get some more clients, and then boom, they're gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was one of those moments where it's like fight or flight, and